Hi everyone, welcome to Makija Academy. In this session, we are going to see the next set from Z22 that is based on candlestick chart. So here the set is saying that the given candlestick chart depicts the prices of a particular stock over 10 consecutive days. A candlestick comprises of a rectangular box pieced by a line. So here we have 10 candlesticks that is representing the price of a stock on these 10 consecutive days. So 10 sticks, 10 days, and the candlestick comprises of a rectangle. So we can see that that is the rectangle, okay, that is pieced by a line. The top and bottom ends of a line respectively indicate the maximum and minimum prices of a stock on that day. So we can see that on y-axis we have stock prices and on the x-axis we have days. So this candlestick line का जो top है, that is representing maximum price on day one, and the bottom point bottom end of the candlestick representing minimum price of the stock on day one, while the horizontal edges of a rectangle correspond to the stock opening and closing prices. So these horizontal bars are representing opening and closing prices. If the rectangle is white, the opening price is lower than the closing price, but if the rectangle is black, that it is the other way around. Okay. So we have two types of candlesticks, white and black. In white, opening price is lower than closing price, so that means this is the opening price, that is the closing price. And in the black stick we can see that this will be the opening price and this will be the closing price, just opposite. So white stick में opening price is lower than closing price and black stick में opening price is greater than closing price. Using the above information, answer the questions that follow. Okay. Now we have to answer the question. The first question is saying that which day saw the maximum percentage increase in the stock price at closing from the opening. So here we can see that we have two types of sticks, white and black, and we can easily observe where in white there is an increase in the price, okay, from opening to closing, and in the black that is the decrease in the price from opening to closing. So here the question is saying that maximum increase at closing from opening, so that will occur only at the white candlesticks, okay, क्योंकि white में ही सब में क्या हो रहा है, increase हो रहा है, because opening is lower than closing in white candlesticks. Okay, so that is the thing we have to focus only on the white candlesticks. Now we have to see these four, one, day two, day three, and day 10 candlesticks, and we have to see the maximum percentage increase. Now let's look at the maximum percentage increase quickly. So we have four white candlesticks. So this is the minimum price. So that is 2360, 2380. That means this is 2370. So that is 2365. And this line is 2380, 2400. That is 2390. That is 2395. Closest. Okay. So we can see that there is an increase of 30 here over 2365. So that is 30 increase over 2365. Now if I look at the second day 2 candlestick, this is the line that is 2395, and this is the line 2420, 2440. That means this will be 30, so that will be 2425. So we can see that again 2395 से 25 है, so that is the increase of 25 plus 5, that is 30 का increase है. So that is also the increase of 30 over 2395. And if I look at the day 3 candlestick, that is the 2420 and that is the 2430. So that is the 10 increase over 2420. And if I look at the white candlestick of day 10, that is the 2280 and that is the 2290. So that is the increase of 10 over 2280. Now we have to look at the maximum increase. So we have four fractions. So we have plus 30 over 2365 Okay, that is plus 30 over 2395, and that is plus 10 2420, and that is plus 10 2280. Now we have to look at the maximum value. Now here we can easily see that the 30 increase is the maximum increase, so we can easily avoid these two values. Okay, so इन दो वैल्यूज में मैक्सिमम इंक्रीज कौन सा होगा? इन दो वैल्यूज में मैक्सिमम इंक्रीज अगर अपन देखें तो न्यूमरेटर सेम है, सो दैट मीन्स जिसका डिनोमिनेटर कम होगा उसकी वैल्यू ज़्यादा होगी. So we can see that denominator 2365 is lesser than 2395. So this is greater than 30 by 2395. So that means this value is of day 1 and that value is of day 2. So day 1 की value day 2 से ज़्यादा है, and these are the lowest values. We are avoiding last two candlesticks. So answer should be day 1. Okay, that is option C. Now let's look at the next question. What is the highest magnitude of change over two consecutive days, for example, day 1 to day 3 or day 5 to day 7, in the maximum price touched by the stock during the 10-day period? Choose the closest among the options given. So here we have to look the highest magnitude change of from two consecutive days, day 1 to day 3 or day 5 to day 7. और किसका अपन को मैग्नीट्यूड चेंज देखना है? हाईएस्ट मैक्सिमम प्राइस टच बाय द स्टॉक विच इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय द टॉप एंड्स ऑफ द कैंडलस्टिक. सो अपन को सिर्फ टॉप एंड्स में दो कंसेक्यूटिव डेज का मैक्सिमम चेंज देखना है, मैग्नीट्यूड चेंज. सो इफ आई लुक एट द डे वन, सो डे वन का टॉप, इफ आई एम लुकिंग हेयर, सो दैट इज व्हाट समथिंग, सो दैट इज 2 4 2400 to 2420, so 2410 2415. Okay, and day 3 is 2440, so that is the change of 25. Now if I look at the day 2, so day 2 is 2420 2435 2435 to day 4. So day 4 is 2440 2450, so that is 2455. So 2435 to 2455, so that is the increase of 20. Okay, now if I look at the day 3 to day 5, so day 3 is 2440 and day 5 is 2400 2500, sorry, 2400 2410, that is 2415 2415. So that is the change of 15 20, that is the change of 25. Okay, now if I look at the day 4 to day 6, so day 4 is 244 2455 and that is 2400. So we can see the change of 55 here. Okay, so that means 55 तो अभी तक अपन को दिख गया, so that means 40 will ruled out and C50 will ruled out. Okay, now let's check for day 5. Day 5 is 2415 to day 7. So day 7 is 2360 and that is 2370. So that is 2365. Okay, so 2415 to 2365. So that is the increase of, we can see 50. Okay, so 50 का चेंज अपन को यहाँ दिख रहा है day 5 to day 7. Now if I look at the next is day 6, that is 2400, then day 8, that is 2320 2330, so that is 2330, right? This is the center value 2330. So 2400 to 2330, so that is the change of 70, which I can see. That is the change of 70, so I can reject 60 also. Okay, so 2402, that is the price of 70, and day 7 to day 9 अपन देखते हैं तो 2365 and that is what 23. 30. So 2365 to 2330. So that is 35 का change है. Okay. And from day 8 to day 10. So that is, there is no change. That is remain constant 2330. So the maximum change which I can see here is 70. So that must be the correct answer. Option B, 70. Okay. Now let's look at the last question of this set. On which day is the ratio of the maximum price to the opening price the highest across the 10 days? So in this question, we have to find the ratio of maximum price to the opening price, and we have to look for the highest ratio. Okay. Now we have the days as the option 3, 4, 1, 9, and 10. So let's check for these days. So day 3, maximum price is 2440, and the opening price is lower horizontal bar because white candlestick hai. So that is 2420. So that is the maximum price and that is the opening price. So the ratio will be 2440 over 2420. Now next is day 4. So day 4 we have maximum price is 2440, 2450, and that is 2455. And the opening price will be upper horizontal bar क्योंकि black candlestick है. So that is 2420, that is 2430. So that is 24 and that is above 2430, so that is 2435. Now day 1, so day 1 का maximum price 2410, that is 2415, and the opening price will be this lower horizontal bar white candlestick है 2360, 2370, that is 2365, and that is day 9. So day 9 we can see here the maximum price is 2320, sorry 2330, and the opening price will be upper horizontal bar. So that is 2280, 2290, that is 2295. Next is day 10, maximum price 2330, opening price will be the lower horizontal bar, that is 2280. Okay. Now let's write the ratios. Day 4 ka we have 2455, 2455 over 2435, 2435. Day 1 is 2415 over 2365. Day 9 we have 2330 over 2295. And day 10 we have 2330 over 2280. Okay. Now here we have to look for the highest ratio. Now let's look at the technique to answer this question. Now here we have to look for the highest ratio. So we have day 3 2440 by 2420 and 2455 by 2435. Okay. Now if I look at the day 9 and day 10, they have same numerator. Okay. And the denominator of day 9 is 2295, 2280. So numerator अगर same है तो which will be the greater value जिसका denominator कम होगा. So that means day 10 day 10 is greater than day 9. That is clear. So that means day 9 is ruled out. Okay. Now if I look at the point here, consider the starting two digits. So we have 24 by 24, that is equal to 1. 24 by 24, that is also equal to 1. Now next is we have 24 by 23. Okay, so 24 by 23 is greater than 1. 23 by 22, that is also greater than 1. So we can easily reject day 3 and day 4 because they are equal to 1 and day 1 and 10 are greater than 1. So we are looking for greatest fraction. So we are left with day 1 and day 10. Now let's compare for day 1. Day 1 fraction is 24 by 23 and day 10 fraction is 23 by 22. Okay. Now we should know this. technique that how to compare these two ratios. Now, if I've multiplied 22 by 22 with 24, so we'll get 528. So let me write this below D1. And if I multiply 23 with 23, so that will be 529. Let's write this below D10. So if I want to find which is the greatest fraction, so the number which is greater here is 529. So that means day 10 is greater than day 1. So that means day 10 is greater. That means highest across the 10 days. So we can eliminate day 1. So answer option is E, day 10. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. This was quite doable set. So please practice this, revise it. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.